Hi, I'm sitting here with Ms. Jackson, and she will be giving me her views on the cycle of abuse. Thank you, Ms. Jackson, for sitting with me. You can begin your story.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. I would just like to say that I endured a relationship that involved physical, mental, emotional, all the stages of abuse at the hands of an abuser when I was in my early 20s. And it was an abusive relationship, and a relationship that lasted for more than 7 years until I made up my mind to get out of the relationship. And people can be very judgmental when it comes to abusive relationships, especially when they're on the outside looking in and they don't know really what's going on and what we as victims, endure and suffer at the hands of our abusers. It's very tormenting. It's a lot of fear and torment involved, and I went through a lot of feeling like I was a victim that couldn't escape it, and you're often told by the abuser, you get many apologies, and after they abuse you, they'll tell you that they love you. And I learned the hard way that love doesn't hurt. A person, shouldn't tell you that they love you and then abuse you. So it is a vicious cycle, and I'm just thankful that I did get out of the relationship, and then that I did go on to marry and have 2 children. And I'm thankful, and I know with a lot of prayer that I would never abuse my children. And I'm just thankful for the laws that they have in place now that are going to help stop these vicious cycles of abuse. And like I said before, I'm just thankful that the people on the outside looking in, when you really don't know what's going on in a person's life, we can judge people, but just there again, being thankful that, I don't want to be redundant, but people tell that you should always speak up and speak out about this vicious cycle, and a lot of times they don't really know what's going on. You're in a fearful relationship, and the relationship involves a lot of fear and torment, so you're always told to speak up and tell somebody, but when you're actually in that situation, it's a very hard decision to speak up about it. So I would admonish and encourage anyone that is in an abusive relationship to speak up and to speak out if they can, to get that willpower and to be able to speak up about it. So like I said, I endured it. I'm thankful to God that I was able to escape it, and that I'm no longer in an abusive relationship, and I vowed that I never would be in one again, and that the cycle can be broken. So thank you.
Thank you again for sharing your story.
Thank you.
What about me? I want to give